Hello and welcome back to the channel where there is news coming out of Arsenal that Nwaneri today has reached agreement in principle for a new contract at Arsenal. It is believed to be a deal that will span 5 years. Unclear whether that's a straight 5 years or a 4+1. But either way, Arsenal have secured Nwaneri for the foreseeable future. It does come with a significant wage rise, as you'd expect. He is paid under £10,000 a week reportedly currently. That will have risen quite substantially. No details on what that will be. And it appears that rumours that the contract negotiations had gone badly over a failure to agree playing time were wide of the mark. Now, I have seen sort of some Arsenal sort of journalist, beat writers sort of talking about how they never quite believed that, given they know Nwaneri's character, and that they just don't think that he demanded a certain level of playing time. I would, however, suggest that it was probably talked about during the negotiations about what that development path looks like for him, particularly with players like Madueke coming in, Eze being reported in. That will make competition harder for him in the short term. But even when Nwaneri's talent is unquestionable, he's the heir apparent to Martin Odegaard. And I think he, having come through Hellhound, will have great affection for the club. And I think Arsenal can spell out a really big positive pathway for him. I imagine the season will look fairly similar to last season in terms of the overall number of minutes. Might sort of fall in a different pattern. His body is still growing, and I think he will be, as I've talked about previously, slow in his introduction back into the first team this year. He is currently on holiday at the moment following the Euros with England under 21. He is on a 3-week break. I think that's a really good positive sign for him, but of course that will put him behind with his pre-season training, which is why I expect his introduction to be slow back to the team. But this is yet another positive move for Arsenal. It's yet another contract signed. I know there were lots of doubts about whether these players would re-sign, but Skelly already has, Gabriel has, apparently positive contract discussions with several Arsenal players, including Odegaard, Saka and Saliba, have progressed, but obviously not signed. But Nwaneri has committed his future to the club. I imagine it will be announced and formalised upon his return from holiday. But this is really good news for Arsenal in both the immediate future and the long-term future. And I think this will be the first of many announcements this week. Mosquera, Madueke and possibly Gyökeres all to be announced in and around the start of, or before even, the pre-season tour to Asia. But there we go. That's the news. Nwaneri extends his stay at Arsenal, and I'm sure you all agree with me that this is excellent news.